Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to World of Warcraft, welcome back to Azeroth, welcome back to Elandril, our Night Elf Druid on the Mirage Raceway Classic era server on EU, if you want to join us. Last episode we did some stuff with our friend Monkey Gnome around here, doing a bit of the Trog stuff, but we've stopped for now because it's level 15 and yes, I would rather be fighting things a bit lower just because Druid at these levels is a bit, I don't know, it can be a bit difficult. So we are going to be killing some bears. These are nice low level and we can also skin them. Need to buff actually. Hope you're all doing well. Been very busy this week. Just getting a little episode out during my lunch. Do we need these guys? No. But yeah, the week is going quick. It's one of those weeks where, because it's so busy, it actually goes by quite quickly. We played some of the Hardcore Warlock yesterday. That came out last night, I think, if you're interested in the hardcore scene. I also released a little sort of scripted video, the sort of the first one I've done on this channel, of whether you should play classic WoW hardcore now, like in the end of 2024, going into 2025. I believe that people should be, if you're interested in it. And if you're on the fence, I'd go listen to the video. It's very relaxed. It's not like one of those, hey, this is my top 10 reasons to play. You know, it's still me just discussing it quite casually. But, you know, maybe it will... Maybe it'll just sort of maybe influence you a little bit to give it a go. I've done some more episodes of Morrowinds that'll be coming out starting Friday, probably come out over the weekend. Weekends, I like to do like family stuff, you know, and obviously do stuff with the wife and stuff. And usually I'll record in the evening, depending on what we've been doing. But I think maybe the plan will be for like non-WoW stuff at the weekend. You know, if I've got any spare episodes here or there, I can put them over the weekend. That won't be a hard and fast rule, though, because sometimes I will be able to. Tomorrow evening, I'm going out with a friend that I haven't seen since the wedding. Just for a few hours, just for a drink. So there probably won't be stuff Friday night, but maybe Saturday. I'm not a big drinker, really, so it's not like we're going, you know, out to get, you know, absolutely destroyed, and then I won't be able to do anything Saturday. I'm not a big fan of that anymore. That kind of stuff is mostly behind me. I mean, I still like every couple of weeks, or not couple of weeks, couple of months, we'll go out, a big group of us, and go for a little dance and stuff, and have some drinks, and maybe get a little bit crazy. But it's not. I can't do it every week. Far too old for that. We need these guys as well, so we may as well... I'm looking forward to you guys seeing the Morrowind stuff. I think you'll really like it. It's got the same kind of vibe as this, because it's one of those games that kind of gives you the basics and then just lets you go. And so we've got loads of stuff to explore and to learn, and yeah, I think you'll really like it. So just heal up a little bit here. Not doing very well of picking up things that we need. What do we get at level 16? Oh, actually, we've got stuff available. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. And then we'll probably wait till next level. There's no point going back yet. We're going to get Swipe. That's good. We're going to get Bash as a stun. Okay, there's a Spider Ica. Taking the dog round to my wife's parents after work. They've got a nice big garden and they've got dogs themselves, so a few days out of the week we tend to take them just for a bit of socialization with the other dogs and have a nice run around. Looking forward to that. Always good to see them. They've just come back from a holiday, so nice to hear about all of that. It's also my father-in-law's well, it was his birthday last week, and we've got some presents to give him, so that'll be nice. He's not a big, like, you know, have a big party kind of thing. He's just happy for us to sort of go around and relax and share some presents, and yeah, so it'll be nice for a few hours. I don't know if someone's been around killing stuff, but it feels a bit sparse. Usually it's quite busy around here in terms of spiders and bears and stuff. There's a bear. Tell you what, it's nice to get on the druid and not have to worry about hardcore stuff. You know, it's nice to just be able to be like, oh, I don't need to run away all the time. You know, like if these two come, like if it was hardcore and these two were on me, I would have probably thought, yeah, well, I can probably take it, but you're still kind of like, uh-oh, I can't skin these. We need level 10 stuff, I think. We might have to go like to a starting area. Maybe when we head to Westfall, we'll kill some boars in Elwyn Forest. Or even when we go through Dummerow. See, like here, I'm not really worried about dying, because... Yeah, there we go. Not a problem. Come on. Right. I can... Ooh. An axe. I cannot wait for bear form. I mean, cat form. That's going to be so much fun. I don't think I've ever leveled as cat. Because I've got a level 61 druid who's now on the Cataclysm servers. I think I leveled him with my wife. When would have that been? Maybe TBC? So I never really saw I've never leveled like what you'd say a classic druid. And even then I played as Restoration, and she was a protection paladin, I think. So like we healed and tanked stuff. I think the past few days, guys, I've been a bit, I don't know, maybe a bit low mood. to be completely honest. Like, not badly. But I found, like, I was getting really frustrated at things like drop rates and stuff. I don't know why. Like, at the moment, I'm kind of just having a nice chill time. But, you know, when you just feel... Maybe it's because work's been busy and, you know, those little stresses can sort of bleed into different parts of your life. I try and keep on top of my old mental health, and I would endeavour that anyone else struggling, not that I'm struggling, but would. And one thing I've always thought about when I've thought about building like a community online and stuff like that is I'd want the kind of community to feel like they can share things with each other if like people are struggling. It can be quite a lonely thing at times. I've got history of it. I don't mind admitting that. But yeah, you know, eventually I'd like to maybe either build like a Discord or something where we can talk about obviously games and stuff like that. And if you know people are just looking for people to play games with, it could be a nice little hub for that. But also like maybe like a little quiet corner if people you know can share issues and things like that. I think you've just got to get that balance, haven't you, of like being supportive but not sort of what's the word, like encouraging like trauma dumping onto other people, because that's its whole other issue. Right, we've got all of our boars, so we need bears and spiders. I think one day I might talk about my sort of history with... It's hard to say, like, history with mental health, because one thing that sort of opened my mind big into sort of wrapping my mind around living, like, a mentally healthy life was this idea that it was either something that you had or you didn't have, so you were either, in air quotations, normal, or you were some kind of mentally ill. But when someone explained it to me, I forget who it was, but it was a long time ago. I think it may have been just, it was either a friend or something I can't remember. But they said, well, we've all got physical health, haven't we? Even if you're well, you still have a physical health. It's just that the physical health is currently pretty good, and there may be little things going on that, you know, you might have a little cold or whatever, and then there's obviously people who are really unwell. Yeah, and in the way that everyone has a physical health, everyone also has like a mental health. And that's something that you have to look after, just like you have to look after your body to make sure that your physical health is good. You have to look after your mind, and if you don't, then it can sort of, you know, worsen. But yeah, I had struggles with it. I'd previously been on medication. I'm not anymore. I've been through 2 rounds of therapy for stuff. And like I said, maybe we'll talk about that more in depth one day. It wasn't anything... I don't know, I don't want to minimize it. It was mostly related around like an old, very sort of intense job that I used to have. Where I witnessed a lot of stuff that I wouldn't want other people to witness. And I eventually left that job after going off sick with it. And, you know, kind of thought, okay, I'm away from it now, I'll be fine. Basically, over that time, stuff had sort of manifested in my mind. And yeah, luckily, after leaving that job and taking some time for myself, I met my to-be wife. And since then, I've gone back into therapy, and I have had another time when I was on mental health drugs for it. But I'm in a much better place now. And for me, what worked was the therapy, I would say. I don't think I reacted too well to the drugs. At the time, I needed them, but they very much... they didn't make me happy. They made me placid. Probably the best way to describe it. Right, we've got our Ica. Sorry, this has become quite an intense episode. I do apologise. Have we got everything? No, we need Boars still. Okay. So when I was feeling pretty bad, obviously that helped because it made the bad days not so bad, but it also meant I wasn't really having super good days. Since I've come off that, I've really like flourished. And it's kind of what led me to start doing this again, and you know, as in YouTube. And I've actually found this to be incredibly therapeutic. Just having time to make something sort of creative. I mean, I know it's not super creative. It's me talking while playing a game. But, you know, doing a bit of creative stuff. I do other creative stuff, like I do world building and my D&D stuff, which is really good for me. But it just here, being able to talk through things with you guys, it really helps me. That's why I'm always so appreciative in videos that, you know, people like it, and I really do appreciate all that because I get a lot from it. And it's nice to see comments that people get something out of it as well. Anyway, I guess what I'll finish this little arc about mental health by just saying, if you... Oh. If you are struggling with anything, it can feel absolutely just dreadful. And I know what that feels like. It can get better. And I was one of those people, when people would say it gets better, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's easy for you to say because you've got this going for you. As someone who's been in that situation and been cynical of it, and now is in a good place, I can tell you that there is lights at the end of the tunnel for that kind of stuff. You've got to work on it. It doesn't just get better on its own. Sadly, I wish I could tell you that, you know, you've just got to grin and bear it. You have to work on it. But if you do, I promise you, things can get better. And if you are struggling and you don't have anyone to reach out to, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to talk about things. Obviously I'm not a mental health professional, but even if it's just someone to sort of talk about stuff just to get it out of your mind, yeah, then drop me a message. I'm more than willing to listen. Well, that was quite a bit of an intense chat. I'm sorry if that wasn't what you were expecting today. I might put a little warning at the front of the episode because I know some people don't want to talk about stuff like that. They're not in a position to listen to that kind of thing. So, yeah, but if you did, thank you for listening. And I do, yeah, like I said, I do appreciate everyone who engages with the channel. Oh, that actually felt good to talk about. What are we on? Nearly 20 minutes. It hasn't been too bad, actually. I'm actually really enjoying this. It's nice and chill. I think Darkshore was so literally dark. It was actually, I don't know, it was making me feel a bit crap. Come on, we just want what? Oh god, we need 2 pieces of bear meat. Let's put this back on. Let's do this. Turn into a bear. Nope. Bear versus bear. Oh, nice. Oh, gosh. No, let's not get mad at it. We're having a good time. It'll drop eventually. Need to do some of this eventually. Yeah, I think we'll get this bit tidied up and then probably head to Westfall in the next episode. Still need to get those tunnel rat ears as well. Yeah, so next episode might be tunnel rat ears, go to Westfall. Depending on how chatty I'm feeling, we'll either like raw dog the walk and have a chat while we're doing it, or we'll just magically appear there by the power of editing. Are there more bears this way? No. Okay. I was just thinking, like, I've got deja vu here, but I literally do, because that short Gnome Rogue series that we had, I'm pretty sure I was running around here for ages. I don't think it was the bear meat. I think it was the boar meat. And I think I went on some tangent about black metal for about half an hour. Oh my gosh, really? You do not want to drop, do you? Oh, you mountaineer Flint. You stole my bear. I will have to go back to my in real life duties very soon, so if we don't get this bear meat in the next few minutes, I will wrap it up. Oh gosh, we're being spider attacked. Run away! Let's just get a little screenshot. Like that. That looks good. I do love bear form. It is a bit goofy. Okay, hopefully there's some over here. And what we'll do is we'll get the ones that are here, if they are. Yep. And then whatever gets dropped, we'll leave it after that, because my duties and priorities await. Oh, good. One more piece. Okay. One more piece to get. There's a bear over there. It'd be great if this dropped. It'd just be the perfect little ending. It was the perfect ending. Woohoo! Right, so let me just get somewhere safe. But we're on 25 minutes yet, that's perfect. Because yeah, we can kill these for the tunnel rats. We can probably go and get that as well. But we'll just get somewhere safe. Let's go under here. Oh gosh. Don't want to be in the pole. There we go. Right, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching this episode of Elandril, our Night Elf Druid on the Classic Era server Mirage Raceway. Like I said, if you want to join us, just give me a message or send me, probably best send me a mail in game. If I know that there's people on there who want to do it, then we can look at getting a guild put together and stuff. But until then, stay safe. I love you lots. and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.